Hey guys, this is Lauren from Writer Reader Debater, and I'm here with a rapid fire review. Now, I thought that it is about time that I got some more reviews up and posted because I do read a lot of books. So, the book, or more accurately, graphic novel I'm going to be reviewing today is Amulet by Kazu Kibuishi. Now, this is a middle grade graphic novel. It is the first book in the Amulet series, and it's called The Stonekeeper. Yes, The Stonekeeper. And this book is about a girl named Emily and her family, her brother and her mother, who move to their grandfather's house after her father passes away. And I think the story is set several years after her father passes away, because in the prologue, her brother isn't even alive. Oh, it doesn't tell you. Oh, 2 years. So 2 years. So this graphic novel takes 2 years. Takes place 2 years after the prologue, where her father dies in a car accident. And so they move to this new house, or rather a very old house, and it needs a ton of work. And so they're going about fixing it up, exploring it, and Emily, the main character, stumbles upon her grandfather's study. And in her grandfather's study, there is tons and tons of really cool stuff, really cool inventions and books and maps. And Emily finds the amulet, which is this thing around her neck, obviously. And then her mother gets kidnapped, I guess, by these giant weird things. I'm not entirely sure what they're called, but she gets kidnapped. And so Emily and her brother, whose name is Navin, have to go and save her. They go to rescue her, and the amulet is kind of this thing that guides them. And it's this great adventure story, and quite a bit happens in this graphic novel, which surprised me because it's only 180 something pages long, so it's super short. But I guess the whole idea that a picture is worth 1,000 words is actually pretty accurate. Now, this is my first ever graphic novel, and I gave it 4.5 stars for a couple of reasons. First, the story was fantastic. I thought that he did a really good job developing the story in a short number of pages and using pictures. I think he has a really good grasp on storytelling, which I really appreciate. And it's definitely a middle grade graphic novel, but I think that almost makes it better because there's this focus on characters, and there's also this innocence and like sense of imagination and wonder that you don't get in a lot of older graphic novels that I've seen. Like I said, this is the first one I've actually ever read, but based on what I know of graphic novels, it's just this sense of innocent imagination and wonder that you don't even get in young adult fiction very often, which is something I love about middle grade. The second thing I really, really enjoyed about this book is the artwork. The artwork is beautiful. I just absolutely love this style of drawing and of art that he has. And there's just all these beautiful pictures in here, and it made reading this story even more enjoyable because it wasn't long and because there wasn't any description. The description was all through pictures, so I think that just as in a regular novel where you have to have really good description so that it paints a picture in the reader's head, he did a really good job of showing us through panels what the world looks like, but there was still kind of enough room for my imagination to kind of construct the world as a whole, which, I don't know, it's really cool. I really enjoyed reading this graphic novel. It's definitely not my favorite form of consuming stories, but I think it'll be a close second, and I'm super excited to finish the rest of this series. This book took me about an hour to read. I read it before church one Sunday morning, and I was actually really surprised how quickly it took, how short of a time it took me to read this graphic novel. And maybe I'm just not reading them correctly. Maybe I'm not taking enough time to examine the pictures to really soak in this story. But yeah, I really, really, really enjoyed it. And there's just all of these things, and it's the quest. It's an adventure story, and I'm really, really excited to read the other books. So hopefully I'll be able to get in them soon. And again, I gave this book a 4.5 stars. So yeah, that's my review on Amulet, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Bye guys!